Grand Rising, y'all. Happy Mars Day. I hope you are doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. I appreciate anyone who stops by, anybody who watches, anyone who supports. I really appreciate you. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my social media, my Linktree, my Venmo, and my Cashapp if you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. And the information to book a reading with me, everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. I'm going to be channeling there's Archangel Gabriel, who is supporting the Collector's Highest Good and the Highest Good when I do the card reading at the end. And like, comment, share. Oh, if you hear any extra sounds, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That is very much appreciated and is helpful. Let's get into this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. Synchronicities. I didn't summarize them. I have them in my notes, but I didn't summarize them. Just know that I've been seeing a lot of the 555s, the 111s, 222s, and 144s. 555, 111s, 222s, and 144s. Anything synchronistic? Not really. Besides those. Yes, but not really. Yeah. So let's go into where we are in the planets, okay? Currently, we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Sagittarius season, which started on November 22nd, 2023, and is going to end on December 23rd, 2023. Sagittarius is known as the following, is known as the Archer, half man, half horse. It is a mutable sign. It is a fire sign. It is ruled by the planet Jupiter. It is a divine masculine sign. It is known as the seeker as well. Topaz is a gem that's related to Sagittarius. The hips, thighs, muscles are anatomically related to Sagittarius. And you can describe Sagittarius as the following: optimistic, restless, enthusiastic, adventurous, irresponsible, outspoken, independent, desire for direction, a higher purpose, and abundance. Love for freedom, easygoing, does not like routine, spontaneous, like spontaneity. And an interesting thing I read a while ago about Sagittarius is that the Milky Way is at its most dense near the Sagittarius constellation. What does that mean? I just think that there's a whole bunch of activity going on during this time. That's what. Yeah. So it's Mars Day, Tuesday. I'm gonna let you know where the moon is at and where Mars is at. So Mars is the moon is currently in first quarter moon in Pisces. First quarter moon means the following: action, resistance in the form of obstacles begin. Obstacles, decision making is the stress test. Things can become more difficult due to leaving your comfort zone, putting yourself out there more, doing more than usual to pursue your manifestation, getting through it. This phase is meant to energetically help getting through obstacles. If your intentions were planted during the new moon, your first hurdles at achieving these goals are experienced here. Challenges, decisions, and action. Be prepared to make decisions and keep your cool. Make decisions that will ultimately bring about the outcome of your previously set intentions. Let me get the my notebook. My handy dandy notebook. Hold on. Open it. Okay. That song by Lucky Days in my head. But he sang it so well. What is it? Pisces? Yeah. So, excuse me. Pisces. The Pisces moon means can be described as the following, or known for the following: can be dreamy and not always in touch with reality. Remarkable intuition, compassionate, empathic. Can lose self in the suffering of others. Can have an odd sense of humor. Feeling things out. Can be absent-minded, soft-hearted and sweet. Can be a sucker for a sob story. Can discern between sincerity and manipulation. Expression through writing, music, poetry, and art. So far, I'm getting from what I'm reading out is like to make your dreams a reality, like ground your dreams, and something about discernment as well. It feels like there's something about discernment kind of sneaking up in these energies. But yeah, expression through writing, music, poetry, and art. Highly sensitive, highly emotional, caring, imaginative, creative. Can sense the hidden or energetic levels of life. The hidden or energetic levels of life. You also maybe possibly like use your discernment and your intuition to navigate through all through life in general, but also through if you're manifesting things or whatever you're doing, cultivating and doing during all of this as I'm reading this out, like to have discernment and use your intuition to navigate and have discernment. I feel like, of course, as always, is to protect and to nurture, make sure that you nurture and you help grow whatever you are manifesting or building or whatever you're doing here or just in life. Um, so Mars is currently in Sagittarius until January 4th, 2024. And Mars in Sagittarius can mean the following: tends to run away when angry, can be impatient with waiting things out. Physical activity can help manage anger. And then before I even read all this, yeah, because I don't like losing it when it comes up. Something about also like that's what I mean. Like, yes, manifesting your dreams, making your dreams a reality, and that means to follow through with it. So no running away from things when it gets hard. Following through with it. Physical activity can help manage anger. Tends to start up many projects, yet sometimes does not follow through on them. Can sometimes act without thinking things through, tends to engage in friendly debate, challenges, risk taker, impulsive, a lot of expansion, has a drive to turn a vision into something real, ability to approach obstacles with optimism and confidence, may take things too far when forgetting moderation and exploring through meaningful travel, great traveling. Both for me, okay? Both and that's where we are in the planets. Both Pisces and Sagittarius um, share Jupiter, even though Pisces also has Neptune, but it shares Jupiter. Um, things can, that's what I mean, things can be expansive as well. I'm getting like, also just be discerning with your energy because it can expand when it comes to this manifesting or just energy or whatnot. So just be aware of that. What are you expanding or growing? Yeah, so great time to take action and do what you ever do in life. If it's manifesting and creating, all of that, go ahead. Just have discernment, especially with your energy or energies around you, because it can um, manifest or just have effect on like what you're manifesting or just in life or whatever it is for you. And be aware and stuff because it's an expansive type of energy, at least for today. Since I told you both Pisces and Sagittarius share Jupiter as rulers, and the moon is waxing, and it's literally the Mars in Saggy. So have discernment. Definitely go for it. But have discernment with your own energy, with energies outside of yourself, and thinking before you go. For sure, go, but thinking before you go. Having discernment before you move forward, and what you call it? Yeah, follow through with things, or whatnot. That is part of how to make your dreams a reality. Follow through with things. They've been saying that a lot too, to finish everything, follow through with everything. So that is it for where we are in the planets. We're going to do the card reading and head out. All right, let's go. Okay. I know what they're talking about, like the spirit realm is talking about, but like I want to know specifically what they're talking about. It's been the same cards everywhere, like Judgment and Four of Swords for the most part. Like they're like things are what they are, chill for now, and you're good. Like that's always what it is. Like you're safe, you're protected. Things are what they are. It's Judgment Day. And I understand what they mean in terms of like the season that we're in and we're about to go in and all that stuff. But like, what is it? What is it? Like, it's hard to not, and people say to distract yourself with stuff. I mean, I've been doing it. Like, what is it though? I'm sorry, I'm kind of thinking to myself. That is wild. This is what I was saying too. They've been like subtly saying shit about be discerning about like Seven of Swords. Like Are people stealing at this time or being sneaky and weird? Like, what is going on? They've been constantly saying that though. But been there, done that type of what is going on? I'm gonna watch, okay. Just make sure I'm a good. People trying to steal, scam, lie. People doing sneaky, weird shit. Like, what is going on? Ugh. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it says. Wow. Okay. We're gonna read it. I need to Google something real quick because that's very interesting. If that's the case, that's really cool. This is so cute because I just got this deck. It's Mary Magdalene, though. It's Mary Magdalene specifically. But I just find it interesting how I'm channeling Archangel Gabriel and like, even though it's not Mary, like Jesus's mother Mary, just fact that I have the Mary Magdalene card and like I'm channeling Archangel Gabriel. I don't know. Something about it. I have to look it up real quick. Okay, so this is the card reading, your message to end out this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. Okay, hold on. Man, that song by Lucky Day is in my head. Definitely Libra energy, but hold on. Definitely Libra energy, harmony. That's just what I'm saying, yo. Some weird shit I feel like may happen in different ways to people, and they're saying chill, sit back, you're protected, you're good, you're supported. Just keep managing the stuff that you need to manage and sit back. I hear observe as well. And there's something about conflict and like stealing and lying, low key. But anyways, okay, sorry. Mm, yeah, no repeating numbers here. Something about that's what I'm saying. Like, there's something about chilling from conflict. Like chill from conflict. Like sitting back and chilling from conflict. You have all that you need because all the stuff is here, all of the suits are here. You have all that you need. Yeah, you're good and everything, and you are blissed with love and all that stuff, and stability and protection. Yeah, something about like chilling off of conflicts that may arise. Also, choose your battles wisely as well. Like think before trying to enter like entering into like some type of conflict with someone or a situation or something. Man, and it's like you've been there, done that. I'm just gonna say the way it's like lined up and stuff, it just looks like there may be conflict that may come across, but I feel like you're too good for it. You've been there, done that. Um, just be persistent in love. Um, you're good. You don't need to be a part of that. And don't worry because it's Judgment Day. Some of you are war veterans. How do I get that from this? Something about war veterans or like something about veteran at something and like something about you've been on this journey for the longest or you've been through something before or it's like been there, done that and just continue to be persistent, continue to have hope, um, have a creative like um oh, continue to have your childlike self about your inner child, like continue to um nurture or to be persistent with your inner child. Continue, even though something about it is possibly like a battle, sometimes a uphill battle or a struggle. There's something about that. Persistence. There's just something about persistence, and you being a veteran, could literally be a veteran, a war veteran, or there's something about also like you've been there, done that type of energy, experience. I feel like some of you've been through it or struggled or something like that. And then there's something a little bit here that's like you've been there, done that kind of thing, and it's like um you can go through much more. You can go through anything. If you've been through this, you can take on anything type of thing. Continue going. Something about your strength. And if this is and if it applies to y'all to some of y'all too, persistent in love. It's been it could be romantically or not, like platonic, love in general, whatever it is. Um something about you've been there, done that when it comes to love and like even though it maybe the dating field or like trying to find friends and mingling and all that stuff may be like an uphill battle, but saying they're saying to persist, be your continue to be like yourself, like your it's gonna be like the whole thing of like to not lose like your inner child or like the wits about you, um, because maybe it's been a struggle dating or mingling with people. Don't lose the wits about you or something like that. Keep the inner child and like be persistent if this is about like romantic love too, or maybe even friendship, who knows? If you're like, don't be afraid to like continue to pursue or to put yourself out there. Um, at the same time, just when it feels like it's like a push, and it's not like when it's a push, because sometimes you gotta push yourself. I feel like when it's kind of like I don't know, something about going against the river or whatnot, like being persistent, but also knowing to like chill and that you got everything and that you're good at the same time. Yeah, for the most part, um, that's what it looks like here. Chill, fall back off of like away from conflict, arguments that may try to arise and everything. Hmm Um, And the fact that it's swords, because it's the four swords and the five of swords, it's like just not having, I feel that way a lot too. Like just not having that mental energy or capacity to deal with bullshit or conflict. Rest from that, or choose your battles wisely. Like think before like addressing any type of conflict. That's what I mean. For the most part, I've been like, I'm good. I'm chilling. If it gets too much to where I feel like it's starting to get a little bit too close and tangible, I'm like, nah, I gotta say something. But yeah. So the whole thing about that Dave Chappelle show. Well, yeah, the Dave Chappelle show. Um, and it was like when keeping it real goes wrong. That's what I mean. They're saying to just chill. And there's an energy of like some of you may actually are veterans. I don't know in what, could be war, could just be in general. Like you've been there, done that type of energy, and like with experience, like, and it feels weird. For some of you, it feels like, but in life or in spirituality, it feels like when you kind of like have to repeat a semester or something like that, or a class because you didn't do well, and it's like, or you didn't pass or whatever, right? And it's like you've been here before, and it's like not having to chill and not do anything because you've been in that class or the semester already and you know the stuff. It's like, yeah, you know the stuff, so just kind of like do what you got to do, but like you've been there, done that type of energy. That's what it feels like to me. Mm. The fact that you've been there, done that, you're a veteran, you have experience, persist. This doesn't mean it's giving me the persist. It's giving me the whole thing of like the top of a mountain is like the beginning of another one type of thing. Like something about being persistent or your persistence. hmm Maybe also for some of you guys, the your persistence, you like going through battles and all this stuff and still coming out on top makes you the king of joints, the king of wands. Oh, I didn't even show you the cards. I'll show you after I talk. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll do it right now. Maybe I'll do it right now and then I'll continue. My bad. I just went straight into it. So what came out is the judgment card. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of that, is the four of swords. I just hopped right on in there. Yo, this is feel yo, the way the card is done. Okay, I'm gonna say it afterwards. I was saying something is about battle and war. And then I'm getting back to when I mentioned the Moses thing, Prince of Egypt, and he was saying like, let my people go. And like it was, Ramses took too long or he was too stubborn, and God called judgment and was like, everybody who will be spared from having their firstborn son being killed, smear blood on the thing. And that's when judgment came, and the spirit of death came and took the firstborns of the ones that didn't have as one of the plagues, uh, um of the people who didn't have blood smeared on their door or whatnot, judgment day. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. Something about it is what it is, and it's judgment day, conclusion, the end of things, the closing of things, but they're telling you to chill. Summary of that. Okay, sorry, I gotta finish it up. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is Queen of Pentacles. And to clarify the judgment card, you got the Five of Pipes or the Five of Swords. You got the King of Joints or the King of Wands. And together, what came out is the Nine of Joints or the Nine of Wands and the Page of Bongs or Page of Cups. Yeah. And then the card for the advice, which I'll read at the end, is called Sarah and the White Spring. Fill your sacred chalice. So, yeah. Oh, and it's right under the Queen of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. You good. Just keep nurturing and being good. I don't know, the way that this is exactly how I said it. That is interesting. Okay. 'Cause it feels like they're blowing the horn of battle or something like that, or like for Judgment Day, right? And then summary of that is Four of Swords or whatnot. I feel like the as this trumpet of Judgment Day of battle is being blown, um, chill. There's something about chilling, needing to kind of like sit back. And the reason why I brought up the whole thing of like Moses and the plagues, and one of them, the last, very, very much last one to get Ramses to let go of God's people, was I'm gonna literally take away your everybody's firstborn children if you don't let them go, and the ones who have blood smeared on their thing are not gonna, it's not gonna happen to them. It gives that energy, like maybe you're those that you are those people in that story or whatnot, who is like to to relax or chill off of things as like Judgment Day comes. And it's very interesting because this Libra energy, I'm feeling harmony and balancing out. Top of the deck, you're watching this right now, Queen of Pentacles. That's where I'm getting nurturing and maintaining your stability, your foundation or whatnot. And something about it feels, yeah, it gives me like you are the Queen of Pentacles, you're protected, you're good. Just keep maintaining it. And then there is some conflict, or there's going to be. There's some conflict, or there's going to be. Okay? Could be like some mentally like messing with things. Well, it could be mental. People just like the. It could be anything with conflict, right? But I feel like the base of it is either people saying stuff to raise conflict, or it's like mental. Feel like it's mental games, like psychological games that people play daily, like that causes conflict or something like that. Maybe arguments that may be arising, will arise. You gotta stand on your square during all of this. And I don't know how to explain it in a way. Like, so I'm seeing Judgment right above the King of Joints, right? That's what I'm saying. You have experience, like, you've been there, done that. And Archangel Gabriel is addressing that and is acknowledging that. And there's something about that. I'm getting I dubbed thee, you know what I mean? Some of you could have like graduated something with grad school. And so either the judgment is that like things come to a conclusion, to a peak, and that's it. And something about all of that coming to a conclusion, a peak, you are the king of joints after that. Something about that feels like somebody's like in grad school, and like Judgment Day is like the graduation, and it's like king of joints. Now you're like, what? Not MD, because that's PhD and stuff, but you got your masters now. You're experienced. You know what I mean? Um, Something about this is also giving me like, it's Judgment Day. Horns are blown. I mean, the trumpet is blown. Things are coming to are at a conclusion. Are at a conclusion. That's what I see judgment as. It's not coming to. It's at a conclusion. Maybe it's coming to it in your eyes. I don't know. And for some reason, this is not like, oh, I'm a protected card, but just the fact that like the King of Joints is here. it feels like acknowledgement of like who you are and where you're at. And something about that is like you're good because of that. There's something about the sunrise as well. The sun will come out tomorrow because we have it in two different cards. The sunrise amongst the clouds. Pursue friendship, romance, love in general. Or if you're like creative and all that stuff, continue to pursue that, right? At the same time, I feel like you have to do it in a chill way. I don't know how to explain it. It's like not doing the Jimmy Neutron thing where it's like, think. Like, still pursue like something and put yourself out there, but, and that's where the Libra energy comes again. Do it in a flowy way, like not in a pushy way, like against the river type of thing. And it's not in a slow way. It's like just do it in a flow, Also, yes, you guys need to, some of you need to nurture your inner child. You need to relax. You've been stressing a lot. And something about that is going to affect your inner child. Like, and that's what I'm getting to, like your creativity, the wits about you, and all that stuff. Some of y'all need to chill. Some of y'all need to find something with play and all that stuff and rest. Yeah, it's giving me like rest, mentally especially, because it feels like stress is affecting the inner child or the wits about you, the creativity, intuition of you. Rest, like mentally take a break, because some of you, it could be that something about struggling when it comes to like, I feel like dating or pursuing someone romantically. It could be in love as friendship, like mingling. Just chill. And these are right on top of each other. Like sometimes I don't know how to even say how they relate. Like this is one, I feel like they're one and the same. Queen of Pentacles and the Sarah and the White Spring card. Nurture what is yours. Maintain the home. I want to read the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. Let's see. A dark woman of generous and perceptive spirit who is a devoted wife, magnificence, opulence, and security. Security for sure. Opulence. What's opulence again? Let's look up that word. Oh, great wealth or luxuriousness. That's what I mean. Maintain your shit, but also know that, 444, you are wealthy already. There's something about cups like that's hidden in here, and like love, and like you being fulfilled in that department. There is a Libra energy up in here. You could be one. You could be around one. You could have it in your chart. Could just be the energy of um everything. It could be some type of planetary placement. Who knows? But yeah. If it's the energy in general, this is all about harmony. How to keep harmony and flow or whatnot. And something about justice is hidden in here as well. Like something about justice is hidden in here. And I mean, it's the way that Archangel Gabriel is showing it. I honestly feel like some of you been through things and I feel like you're out of that, like, or you're in a better space. You have experience, King of Joints type of energy. And now it's not the Justice card, but something about the Judgment card is like now I feel like shit's about to hit the fan type of things. Things are what they are, they're set in its place. And I guess you could see this as being in the good side of things. Um, I subtly feel like they're saying you're protected and just like protect your own shit, keep the wits about you, don't lose that wits about you, especially like what you've been through or through stress or struggle. Take a break, my love. Um, especially from conflict. Drink water and mind your business. Literally, drink water and mind your business. Um, you do not need to be a part of that. I feel like some type of betrayal is gonna happen. Something with Seven of Swords has been like subtly peak in the way that it subtly is peeking up in readings. Like it's interesting because that's what the Seven of Swords is. Like it's like what is that? Like or it's something sneaky and stuff like that. Um, the Moon card has slowly been coming up too, so it will be revealed. I also feel like you need to observe, not be in the mix, observe everything. I feel like something's gonna come from it. Also to not lose like that inner child of yours by including yourself in stress that you don't need to be a part of. Your judgment day is calling. It's here. Okay. Sarah and the White Spring, fill your sacred chalice. Your cup is waiting to be filled. Be discerning about what you allow to fill it. Mary, I knew I had to get you, girl. I gotta get another Mary one. I see another Mary one I want. But yeah, when Sarah and Joseph of Arimathea visited Glastonbury, sorry if I say that wrong, they would have experienced the springs and wells. In Roman times, they were simple stone structures, but still venerated as holy and extraordinary. Two springs flow beneath Glastonbury Tor. One runs red with iron, the other white with calcium. These sacred waters of life have been frequented for their healing properties for thousands of years and continue to flow today. Magical wells such as the legend of the proph- prophetess Miriam's well would have been known to Sarah. Abundant fresh water would follow Miriam and mysteriously disappear to nourish and quench the thirst of the Israelites as they wandered through the desert. Oh my God. What? This is the Moses thing I was talking about. The legend says the well gave forth its water when Miriam and 12 elder women went into the wilderness to sing songs from their hearts to the Shekinah. So long, so long as Miriam lived as a divine feminine principle, the well was a fountain of living water that sustained her people. This source of sustenance and strength dried up under upon her death. Today, there is a custom of placing a goblet of water on the tablet to represent Miriam's well. Its presence is an opportunity to honor the significance of Miriam and the role women play in the life of the Jewish people. You hold sovereignty over your grail. Don't be pressured to accept less than you deserve. Placing a chalice of sacred water by your bed is conducive to experiencing visions that will offer you answers. Interesting. Okay. Um, that is it for this week's Mars Day weekly forecast slash predictions. The card reading and all of it. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and is helpful. Peace out, y'all. Have a great day.